Hello, my name is Bill Prezy and I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Just recently I received a phone call from Dustin. He's the owner of the Little Decker Deck Building Company. He's located in Calgary. Now he asked me to do this video testimonial. He'll be putting it on his website. But the good news about it is he told me he was expanding his services here in Winnipeg, and actually there's a short story I want to tell you about this, because then you'll see what the connection was with me and Dustin and his company. Basically about 3 years ago I moved back from Vancouver and I bought a house and I wanted to build a deck and fence. I sent several emails and made several phone calls to some local deck and fence building companies here in Winnipeg, and did not receive one call or one response to my email back. I'm not going to mention names, but one did start with Doctor, and he was one that eventually, after sending numerous emails and phone calls, I finally did get a hold of him, and he did apologize for not getting back to me. But I did mention to him that it was pretty much disrespectful not returning his calls or even respond to his emails. And basically he took my phone number down and said he'd give me a call to get me a quote and estimate. And this was probably around the end of April already. We were running into springtime, late spring, and he still never called me back. So I kind of got desperate and I went online and I started to do some searching, and I came across Dustin's website, the Little Decker Company, and of course he was based out of Calgary, and I figured, you know what, I have nothing to lose, I'll send him an email. Sure enough, he responded back to me within 24 hours and basically explained to me that he was a small company and he was only servicing the Calgary area, and chances are he wouldn't be able to come to Winnipeg to help me out. But at least I appreciated he got back to me. That meant a lot to me. So after our conversation and telling the story of how it's been really difficult getting a hold of someone here to at least even come down and get a quote, he said, you know what, let me think about it for a couple of days and I'll get back to you. Sure enough, Dustin got back to me and he said, you know what, he was going to come down and build my deck and fence. I set a date, it was for the end of May. He came down, he built my deck, he built my fence, did an excellent job. It was a great price, and I was elated. I couldn't believe that someone like him and his company based in Calgary would do something like that, but he did, and super happy for what he did. And I told him from that day forward, if I ever needed more work done, I would definitely give him a call and give him first crack at any jobs that I had available. Well, sure enough, a few years later, actually right now, 2013, we just purchased a new house and we need a deck and fence, and he was the first person I called. But finding out obviously that he was going to be servicing this area in Winnipeg, I was extremely happy about that. And when he did call me and ask me to do this video, I said no problem. Hands down, I was going to do it. So I look forward to him coming and doing my deck and fence again. And I'm really glad that he's servicing the Winnipeg area. Trust me, if you have a chance to give him a call or email, he will get back to you. He has some great pricing, and he really understands the Winnipeg market, and his quality is excellent. So this is my testimonial to him, and I look forward to seeing him at the end of May again to do my deck and fence.